Mature Genshu sake is then blended to create the distinctive ozeki flavor. Carefully, precisely, and with the utmost respect. Rice is transformed into sake. Water is transformed into sake. Sake is born, nurtured, and matures. This brewhouse is the cradle from which sake goes forth into the world. Ozeki's pioneering spirit is always a step ahead of the times. Listen, and you can hear the remarkable transformation as sake is brought to life. Nurtured by the earth. Refined by the mountains. And carefully blended by man. Japanese sake embodies the essence of life. Time-honored techniques combined with state-of-the-art technology produce the exquisite taste of ozeki sake. There are 3 requirements for making quality sake. The first is water, pure, refreshing water. Each bottle of Nara sake starts with Miyamizu spring water. Filtered by the granite strata of the Roko Mountains, Miyamizu spring water is rich in minerals and is considered ideal for sake production. Miyamizu is a priceless gift bestowed on Nara sake makers by the Roko Mountains. Quality sake also requires the right kind of rice. One of the best is Yamada Nishiki. With a much larger kernel, which absorbs water and koji mold more easily than conventional table rice, Yamada Nishiki is perfect for sake making. Producing quality rice such as Yamada Nishiki is a time-consuming process, yet such special rice is essential. Also necessary are the right people. The Tamba brewmasters at Ozeki are among the world's best. Brewmasters traditionally pass on the secrets of producing superior Nara sake from generation to generation. Intuition, skill, discriminating taste, strict insistence on quality, and a thorough knowledge of sake production set them apart. Water, rice, and people. While maintaining valued traditions, Ozeki has taken Japanese sake production into a new age. Sake is made in a kura, or brewhouse. Ozeki has 4 such kura: the Kotobuki-gura, Kowagura, and Wako-gura in the Nishinomiya area, and the Tamba-gura in the Tamba Sasayama Hills, from where the Tamba brewers first came. The Tamba area is also noted for its rice. Elegantly flavored with a delicate aroma, nurtured through a precise process, Ginjoshu is considered the finest type of sake. Junmaishu has the mellow flavor of traditional sake. Honjozoshu and other types are also made with care and skill. Sake production starts with polished rice. The rice is highly polished. The hull, protein, and fat are all removed, leaving just the core. The polishing process was developed over many years, based on the experience of countless craftsmen. An industry leader, Ozeki utilizes a state-of-the-art computer-controlled system, enabling 24-hour-a-day unmanned operation. Advanced rice polishing technologies are the key to the quality and flavor of Ozeki sake. This glistening white rice is the first step in the production of quality sake. After polishing, the rice is soaked overnight in water, causing it to swell with moisture. Rice was once specially kneaded so that the master brewer could determine if it was sufficiently steamed. Today, the steamer itself is able to determine the moment the rice is cooked to perfection. Next, mold spores are sprinkled on the steamed rice to prepare koji rice. The koji mold changes the starch in the rice to sugar and gives sake its distinctive flavor. It takes about 45 hours to convert the seeded steamed rice into koji rice. Next comes the fermentation process. In this process, miyamizu water is mixed with the koji rice, steamed rice, and fermentation yeast. Here we will look at the traditional 3-step process. Slowly and carefully, the ingredients are measured and mixed over a period of 4 days. This is the sake mash. The mash is fermented approximately 20 days to transform the rice into sake. The brewmaster monitors the fermentation process by observing the changes in the bubbles in the surface foam. The Japanese sake fermentation process is unique throughout the world. The change in surface foam bubbles offers evidence of the transformation into fine sake. The temperature is carefully controlled to maintain the low temperature needed for proper fermentation. The mature mash is then pressed to extract the fresh sake. The process is at last complete. The brewmaster nods with satisfaction as he checks the first batch of fresh sake. The fresh sake is filtered and pasteurized before being stored in large aging tanks. The fresh filtered sake continues to mature in the aging tanks throughout the summer and into autumn. The aged sake is incredibly smooth. Mature Genshu sake is then blended to create the distinctive ozeki flavor. Carefully, precisely, and with the utmost respect. Rice is transformed into sake. Water is transformed into sake. Sake is born, nurtured, and matures. This brewhouse is the cradle from which sake goes forth into the world. Ozeki's pioneering spirit is always a step ahead of the times. Listen, and you can hear the remarkable transformation as sake is brought to life.